Intelligence preparation of the battlefield, or IPB, is doctrinally prescribed as a responsibility for the primary intelligence officer or leader within an organization, traditionally the G2 or the S2. A fundamental requirement per doctrinal proponent for IPB, Army Techniques publication ATP 2-01.3, Intelligence Preparation of the Battlefield, and reinforced by Field Manual 6.0, Commander and Staff Organization and Operations, an effective IPB determines potential interactions of friendly forces, threat forces, civilian populations, and terrain weather effects through continuous collaborative staff input. This fundamental requirement of IPB per ATP 2-01.3 and FM 6.0 is not the sole responsibility of the intelligence staff, but rather includes the commander and the entire staff through staff collaboration to determine these effects. Enter reverse and staff collaboration IPB. Staff collaboration, or whole of staff IPB, is an integration and collaboration effort that builds a holistic view of an operational environment, reduces initial time required for IPB development, and assists the commander in timely decision making. The intelligence warfighting function leads the process, but cannot be a subject matter expert on every aspect of military operations or fundamentals of other warfighting functions. An organization's chief of staff or executive officer enables the process through publishing timelines supporting the G2 or S2 for input by staff or warfighting leads. This coordination improves the quality and accuracy of IPB products as warfighting function leads or planners assist the process. Examples of assistance would be, for example, the engineers cell assists the intelligence all-source or geospatial cell production of the modified combined obstacle overlay in mobility corridor determination or military load classification of bridges along a route. Operations and maneuver officers assist in determining restrictive classification of terrain on identified avenues of approach based on friendly capabilities and known training proficiency of the organization. The fires team begins to develop and assist in the high value target and high payoff target list to assist collection in the targeting cycles. This collaborative effort builds shared understanding and brings the full realm of warfighting knowledge of the staff to enable the holistic view of the operational environment. Enter reverse IPB. Although not a doctrinal term per FM 1-02.1 operational terms or in ATP 2-01.3, reverse IPB is a culturally accepted reference to both the whole of staff and staff collaboration IPB, but also the staff's view of the operational environment through the eyes of the threat. Staff sections put on their red hat and apply warfighting function knowledge of the current situation to evaluate the operational environment and how a threat will act. Staff should review the initial warlord as part of both MDMP Step 1 receipt of mission and IPB production to provide comments based on their warfighting function. In a recent Breaking Doctrine podcast on ADP 2.0 Intelligence with the Intelligence Center of Excellence Commanding General Major General Anthony Hale, the intelligence leader stressed the importance of the profession of the force to know not only your warfighting function, but also the capabilities of threat and enemy forces. The expectation that officers and NCOs know the threat of their warfighting function and has been reinvigorated with the TRADOC modernization of the professional military education sites as part of the Army's emphasis on large-scale combat operations. An example, the fires officer would review terrain of a templated threat artillery unit to determine primary and alternate position areas for artillery, or PAAs, routes between the PAAs, and general evaluation of templated locations to assess the feasibility of the selected location to place the identified threat fires capabilities. Essentially, does it make sense for that templated unit to be at that location? This reduces time to conduct initial IPB, continues to build shared understanding, and additional effect, builds trust and collaboration within the team. The intelligence preparation of the battlefield is a continuous process and established framework that guides the staff through a holistic approach to analyze the operational environment and support the military decision-making process. Staff collaboration and reverse IPB enables timely and accurate analysis during IPB that builds shared understanding and enables mission analysis. It should be noted that in both ATP 2-01.3 and FM 6.0, they do not provide an outline or prescribe what a reverse IPB or collaborative staff input product should look like. These actions should be discussions and collaborative teamwork that should focus on building the desired IPB products outlined in ATP 2-01.3 or your unit's mission command SOP for final production. And then sometimes A simple map with a map marker in communication is better than drafting a PowerPoint. Visit Army Publication Doctorate website for a complete listing of active Army publications. See Chapter 1 of ATP 2-01.3, Intelligence Preparation of the Battlefield, for a more in-depth review of both the IPB process and the whole of staff or staff collaboration IPB. For more on threat capabilities, you can reference the Training Circular 7-100 series, OP4 Tactics, and the TRADOC G2's homepage at oe.tradoc.army.mil for focused unclassified products on multiple near-peer threats, organizations, tactics, and ways of war.